Hi, my name is Daniel Samlo. I'm a product marketing manager at Sony Ericsson. This is Xperia Pro. I'd like to share a few of the key reasons why I have selected Xperia Pro as my personal Xperia. The new generation of Xperias, they come with a lot of Sony multimedia technology, such as the reality display with mobile Bravia engine. We got the Sony XMR camera sensor in this 8.1 megapixel HD camera. We also provide a premium audio headset in the box, and you got the possibility to connect your Xperia to an HD TV to watch all your content in full screen. Why I have selected Xperia Pro is primarily because of the slide-out keyboard. We put a lot of effort into the size of the keys, the isolation, the height, then the tactile feeling when you type. But also, if you look from the side, you see it has a slightly curved back. The ends are a little bit longer, and that provides a very stable grip when you type and when you write your messages. So that's the hardware part. To complete the full user experience, we've added some subtle but very clever messaging functions. And I'd like to hook it up now to an HD TV to show you a few demos. To show you these demos, I connect my Xperia Pro to the HD TV. And that allows me to show the user interface in full screen mode. So you can see the landscape mode of the user interface. On the right side here you see the shortcuts with the app tray. Here's my desktop with some additional shortcuts. But what I'd like you to see here is the type and send widget that we have on top. This is subtle but clever. And as soon as I open up my keyboard, this widget allows me to type whatever I want. As soon as I start typing here, I get a full screen text field and I can type away whatever I want. I type here. As soon as I'm done typing, I can select what I want to do with the text. I can send it as a Facebook status update, I can send it as an SMS, I can send it as an email. I can even do a search. If I click here, we'll do a Google search with the text that I have written. These are only the three last messaging options I used. I can even click on the share button here to give me a lot more options. If I click there, it will list all the options I have in the phone with what I can do with the message. Even I can save as a document, for example. In this case, I want to start an instant messaging session, so I click on the WhatsApp icon here. And that gives me the list of contacts I have for WhatsApp. And here I want to start the session with Jacob. So I click on Jacob, and then I type away with what I want to communicate to Jacob. Another good example of some clever messaging functions is when you open the email client. This is the list of my emails. One thing we've added here is the same as what you have usually on your laptop when you have your email client, is that you can have a split screen. So here I can drag this out. And here I have my list of emails. When I tap on any of those, it will pop up as a preview. So I'll do that soon. What I want to show you here, if I haven't started reading any of the emails here, and I open up my keyboard, we've added something we call the smart keyboard. So the phone realizes if I'm in my email client and I open the keyboard, it automatically gives me a blank email, because the phone understands if I open the keyboard, he wants to write an email. So here I've selected the email from Tobias. I can have selected it here in my list of emails. I can see it in the preview field. What happens now when I open the keyboard is that the phone realizes that if I'm reading an email and opening the keyboard, I probably want to do something with this email. So automatically I get this pop-up, reply all, or forward. And I don't even have to touch the screen here, because reply all is selected as the default option. So I can type right here, hello. And I know the address field is already filled in with Tobias' address. So here I can type away whatever I want. And here's also one of the reasons for why a real keyboard is superior to a virtual keyboard, because here I can use the entire user interface to see my full email. If I use the virtual keyboard here, I would have populated the screen with the keyboard and only have one or two lines to type on and see the email. I use my Xperia Pro for personal communication just as much as I use it for business communication. Personal communication is typically my Gmail, where I have my personal emails, my SMS, and of course Facebook. Business communication-wise, I use Exchange Active Sync to synchronize my emails, my contacts, my calendar. I can even edit and view Office documents here. To make sure your business communication is safe and secure, we got antivirus on here, and we even have support for anti-theft solutions such as remotely wiping your confidential contents if your phone gets stolen. Xperia Pro will be available in the colors silver, black and red, and will start shipping at the end of second quarter this year. If you want to know anything more about Xperia Pro, this was just the highlights. Please don't hesitate to contact any of us at Sony Ericsson.